recording? Oh, we're recording it now.
Yeah.
Fuck my ass. Okay.
Welcome, Jacob.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
This is Jacob Takanashi. We're recording things.
King Kong of Ching Chong Island. Hello. It is I.
Hello.
I met Alex in person for the first time today, and I gotta say, buddy, you are handsome as fuck.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I beg to differ, but
I'm looking at him. I'm gonna try to guess what kind of European you are. I want to say Norwegian, maybe a little Greek.
Look at the nose. Look at the nose.
Like fucking Jew? What are you?
No, no, Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
Of course. Tomato.
And what are you? Chink?
Yeah. Basically, just get that label on.
Well, you got the Jew nose.
Yeah, I do.
So
No, I get Arabic a lot, surprisingly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people are like,
Why?
"Oh, what are you, like Arabic?" I'm like, "No, I'm like fucking."
I think
Irish.
it's because of the eyes.
Probably.
The
It's
eyes
these
and the
thick
facial
ass
hair.
eyebrows. Are you kidding me?
I think it's because of the eyes and the facial hair. Genuinely.
Probably.
Which is beautiful, by
yeah.
the way.
We're just Japanese and Irish. I mean, fucking.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, because I'm Italian, Irish, Scottish, and German. Mm-hmm. And then and my dad told me one time, he was like, "Oh, you're like 2% English," and I'm like, "What are you, Elizabeth Warren?"
2%. You're Elizabeth Warrening fucking Western European shit. Oh my god! I think that's what we're gonna turn that into a fucking verb. Elizabeth Warrening. It's like claiming 2% of a heritage.
Yeah, I know exactly. Like, fuck that. I'm probably not even that much Scottish. I doubt, but it's whatever. Put it in there.
Yeah, fuck it. This is like that's all of Western Europe, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's
just
like,
an amalgamation of everything.
Yeah,
a lot of incest.
And because the Celts, I mean, they went from like place to place. They were like nomad. You know what
yeah,
I mean? So like,
yeah.
I mean, they fucking everywhere.
And fucking with the Greeks and the Romans were like just missionaries left and right.
Yeah. Well,
like
and the Trojans as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean,
Troy, Greece, and Rome. I always get those three confused. You
know
what I mean?
I know. Yeah, no, I have a Greek neighbor, so luckily he always like reminds me like, oh no, this and that and this with that. And it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. But I never remember.
Because like Greek gods and Roman gods, I know they're different. But, I mean, in my brain, I don't know why, but, like, they just kind of fused into the same thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, they essentially are, aren't they?
Because, like,
they're
Neptune
all gay,
is, like...
fucking weird.
Neptune, I think, is the Greek one, or is Neptune the Roman one? Because I know Neptune and Poseidon are both, like, god of the sea. But
Thor is Greek, right?
I think Thor is Nordic.
Nordic. No, yeah, Nordic.
Yeah.
That's right. There's, like, fucking... Jeez, what's Aphrodite, then?
Aphrodite, I believe, is Roman, or maybe Greek. I think it's Greek mythology. I don't know. Whoever's fucking listening to this, Google this and like let us know how fucking dumb we are in the comments, please.
Yeah, we're fucking retarded.
It's Greek? Aphrodite is Greek?
Aphrodite is Greek, okay.
Oh, that's right, because of fucking Hercules, the Disney flick, Aphrodite was the lady protagonist, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The goddess of love.
The goddess of love. It's sex.
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine the fat titties on Aphrodite?
Dude, I could imagine. Somebody draw that.
Draw Aphrodite's floppy fat titties.
Yeah, draw her like flapjack titties.
But draw like Trailer Park Aphrodite, where she's got like a box of Newports hanging underneath one of her titties, you know?
No, yeah, she's got like the sweat coming down from underneath her titties, and you can see like the afterglow around her titties of like her sweat glands and shit.
Well, you know how it is like when girls with really floppy titties wear like fucking, for some reason, like, you could tell they used to be big, right? But then, like, they just turned into, like, fucking, like, Christmas stockings, you know? Or they just kind of hang down. Like, they're deflated and sad.
I saw at work today. A fucking, it was just a fucking vector of like, two socks hanging. But, like, it was, like, hanging off the side of the bin. I work in a warehouse, by the way. So it was hanging off the side of the bin, like, the item. And it was just, like... it had a vector of the socks, but it just reminded me of like a floppy penis that couldn't get up, and that's all that I thought of for like the next like 13 minutes. I was like, I confused socks for a penis. Mm-hmm. It's like everything in the world is phallic, isn't it?
In some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Even titties are slightly phallic.
Yes, titties can be phallic because they're like cone shaped, or not cone shaped. cylindrical.
Yeah, cylindrical with like the little nub in at the top.
With a little nub at the top. Yeah, you could just draw a line in and then.
Excuse me, I gotta de-stick my balls from the side of my leg. Did you hate it? Not only that, but like. All right, so chat, hear me. Men in the chat, you feel me. Don't you hate it whenever like your balls are like a little bit sweaty and like your dick is laying on your balls?
Yes.
And like it sticks to your balls.
Yes.
So you have to like pull your dick like almost separate. Like
you have to like flip like kind of like
flick it a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta like spatula it off your balls.
I wonder if girls, because you know like girls got like fucking pussy lips and shit. I wonder if it's uncomfortable.
Do they ever have to separate their lips?
Yeah, separate the lips
from like getting swamp pussy. No.
No, is that a thing?
Because like the moisture in the middle kind of keeps them apart.
You're lucky.
It gets sticky.
You're
lucky.
No, because my balls. You know what sucks when one of your balls gets stuck to one thigh and the other ball gets stuck to the other thigh.
And you just kind of.
And you have to like, because I got like saggy ass balls because I wear boxers, so I gotta like fucking like flip them apart. I don't know, man. Pants suck. Yeah. I like cargo shorts.
Cargo shorts are good. They're airy, you know.
They're
what I mean?
airy. They're nice.
Gets the air right up in there.
Yep. And I don't care how much my balls flop, as long as I don't twist them. I'm comfortable.
So earlier we were having a conversation about being a young boy going through puberty, and I had brought up the fact that whenever and guys in the chat, I'm sure you can relate to this. We fucked everything. Like, if you have a 13, 14-year-old boy in your house, he's putting his dick in between the couch cushions. He's putting his dick like he's fucking thing. Now, I had a very special toy when I was young. You've heard of sock and boppers, right?
Yeah.
Sock and boppers are just fucking fleshlights for 13-year-olds. If you think about them. All right. If you came over to my house as a kid and you used my sock and boppers, I'm sorry, because I fucked the shit out of those sock and boppers.
Did you come inside of them?
Yes, of course.
Oh my god.
I didn't know I had one of the little sock and bopper pregnant.
I used why is it crusty? I used a blanket.
A blanket.
I used a blanket
Standard
because
fare.
it was so soft. It was this soft ass blanket. And I don't know where the fuck it went, but then I got an Adventure Time blanket from Hot Topic when my mom gave me like $20 to go to the mall for a weekend.
Oh fuck!
And
$20
no, and it was a soft ass like throw blanket. It was very small, but I liked it a lot. And then and then I liked it even more because I started using it as a jerk off blanket.
Yeah.
And then it just got like crusty and gross all around. And I threw it in the wash once, and I was like, "Oh wow, it's brand new! Oh sweet, I can like sleep in it now."
Yeah.
And I did not sleep in it. I just fucked it some more. Yeah.
Took you on your own little adventure.
Adventure
time, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's totally mathematical, as they would say.
As they would say in the universe.
As they would say in their universe.
Oh, Jake the dog. Well, because
Jake Finn the human.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, so Jake the dog, he can like shapeshift his body. Yeah. So you think Jake ever like made a little fleshlight out of himself and like kind of fucked his own like girth?
Oh, 100% he did. No, yeah, he would like probably take his gut and like use his belly button as a God damn it.
As a fleshlight?
No, yeah, as a fleshlight, but he would use it as like the preface for the hole
that
he would make out of his belly.
And just fuck his own belly.
Yeah, and just fuck his own belly.
You think that's how Nikocado Avocado masturbates? You think he just sort of like leans his little belly over, like he stands up and then he like leans his waist 90 degrees down so his belly's hanging out in front of his dick. And then he just kind of like...
he just kind of fucks the fat?
Yeah, fucks the fat. I'm going to put a lot of thought into this, but...
Oh, get in here! Baby, get in here! It's working again!
I mean...
I don't think he can feel his cock. I don't think that man can, like, feel a lot of things on his body.
Could you imagine what it's like to piss with that much, like, girth? Like... If there are any like obese people in the chat, like I'm sorry, this is gonna be offensive, but fuck off.
We've made fun of fat people for like the past like 3 podcasts.
But like, how do you pee, dog? Like,
I'm chubby, I'll allow it.
All right, thank you.
How do you pee, dog? Like, you just gotta like lift up your stomach and like, can you even see your dick?
No, of course you can't. Of course that man cannot see his penis. If he looks over, look, I've had like. Okay, look, I've had even, like, women friends tell me, like, if I can see over, like, if I can see my belly over my boobs, I don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
Like with, you know, like when they're in a bra, you know, like if I can see, like over my chest, what my like, then I need to lose weight, and I get that.
That's a fair.
Yeah, but like it's the same with like if I can see my cock over my belly, then I'm good with a guy.
Yeah.
But like if I can't see my cock over my belly, then I need to lose fucking weight. That man has needed to lose weight for like the past like 5 years.
He used to be really handsome.
He used to be a beautiful man and then he was like, oh, I can milk this mukbang thing.
He can milk some other things.
He can milk. Oh my god! Stop! No. What was that fucking gif of him like getting fucked in the ass or whatever?
Oh, I forgot he does an OnlyFans, doesn't he?
Does he? Is that where that's from?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got an
God.
OnlyFans. Oh, and like, you know, there are like some
Why?
fetish. There's some fetishists out there who like are into like the whole feeding fetish. Have you heard of this?
Yes, yeah. That's where mukbangs came from, wasn't it? Like
I don't know if that's
how
where
they were.
it came from, but like
The
I don't
ASMR,
know.
like
Like some girls, not just girls. Not just girls, but some people get off on like ruining other people's lives.
Yeah.
And like there's this weird fetish called feeders where they get off knowing that they're ruining somebody else's health.
like I'm giving you more money to eat more food because you are ruining your life.
And that gets me off.
And that gets me off.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's fucking gross, right?
That's disgusting.
And like I don't want to say he's a victim of that because I mean he's capable of controlling his own life.
Yeah, and being a human, like a functioning human being. In
but
society.
like he's definitely fallen into that. I don't think victim is the right word because he's capable of stopping. But
anytime he wants.
Yeah, anytime he wants. Oh, do you know you saw like him and Moist Critical got into it? For a little bit,
I saw that. Yeah,
that was an interesting.
And Critical was just like, look, I said what I said, but I'm not saying these things that you people are saying. I'm saying that his fans are saying that I'm saying, or that he's saying. Like Nick Akata, whatever the fuck. He like took a lot of his shit out of context, and was just like, "This is okay."
He heard what Nick heard what he wanted to hear.
Yeah, and also probably like listened to his whole thing, and then was like, "Oh, I can take this out of context and this out of context because my fans listen to me and only me, and they won't listen to this video. So I'll say what I want people to hear, what I want people to think he said."
Or how I can best victimize myself.
Yeah.
To get points or whatever. Because that's all the internet is about these days is seeing how big of a victim you can become.
It really is. It's disgusting.
It's gross,
It's
man.
putrid.
Like I personally I refuse to be a victim. Like
no, I refuse to be a victim as well. I'm a victim of like, nothing.
You're a victim of having a big dick. You have big dick
Exactly.
problems.
Yeah, I got big dick syndrome, and it ravages my soul, and it hurts me every day.
But I don't get it. Like it seems like it's a race to the bottom these days. Like where it's like
it really is. Yeah, like how low can I become?
Like what else? I'm neurodivergent. I'm a minor. I'm you know what else? What other little pity points can I get to make people feel sorry for me?
Oh, my parents don't love me. Well. Didn't your parents get you the laptop that you're typing on right now?
Exactly.
Yeah, like didn't your parents buy that for you for Christmas?
I don't know if I can get it. And like I get, because when I was younger, I thought like everything was the end of the world too. Like
yeah,
like,
100%. When I was 14, and my quote unquote girlfriend of like 2 weeks broke up, or 13, my quote unquote girlfriend of 2 weeks broke up with me. I thought I was devastated. End of the world. But I soon came to realize that I'm 13 years fucking old. Yeah. I'm not gonna marry these people. Holy shit.
But at the time, when it was happening, you're like, this is it. This is the end.
Yeah, this is the end because I loved her. And it's like, dude, you didn't
Meanwhile, 20-year-old you are like, oh, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would have punched. Dude, if I could go back in time right now with my 11-year-older brain, I would have punched my 13-year-old self.
Same. Big fucking same.
Oh my god, I'd have been like, boom. What the fuck are you crying about? You little bitch!
You got the rest of your life ahead of you.
Record music! Record music now!
For me, it would have been like, study. Fucking...
Yeah.
Your job right now is to get done with school. Nothing else matters. Like when I was, you know...
Yeah.
In retrospect.
No. Exactly. No. Mine, if I could go back, like, 4 or 5 years ago, I'd say, like, study. Like, don't keep drinking, man. Just fucking study.
Well, I mean, there are two sides of the coin too. Like I just left. I got a job within my field of study. I was an engineer. You know.
Yeah.
I was making decent money. But like dog, it's so fucking soul crushing. Like,
Yeah.
work like climbing the corporate ladder, sucking so much corporate dick, brown nosing, fucking like.
That's what I'm doing right now.
It's fucking horrible. And like you wake up at the ass crack of dawn every day, you drive through traffic to a job you fucking can't stand, to work for people you don't like on something you're not interested in.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, no. I totally get that. The thing is, like, I'm not interested in having a career in the job that I am in right now, like in the field that I am in right now. I don't want to work a warehouse the rest of my life. I am climbing the ladder, to get to like a point where I can have a $5 raise, so I can be more well off. Yeah. Sure.
But if this podcast were to take off...
Oh, if this podcast were to take off and I would make the same amount of money doing this podcast as I'm doing
You say fuck the warehouse.
Now, I'd say fuck the warehouse. I'd say suck my cunt, lick my clit, and fuck right off. I'm out. Bye. And I just make, what, $2,100 a month on this podcast and doing music and other shit.
And, like, that's why it's so important to, like, keep this shit going. You know what I mean? Like, and admittedly, when I first started, because now I told you I quit my job. I'm voice acting full-time now. Yeah. And when I first started pursuing voice acting, my wife was admittedly a little bit worried. She's like, you're devoting a lot of time to this. Like, a lot of your time to this. And I had to explain to her, I was like, this is what I want to do. You know, this is... And she's like, well, this isn't going to, like, pay bills. And, like, you know, like, you need to really consider, like, you know, how much your time putting into this versus your... And she's just doing the sensible thing. Because that makes sense. Like from the time we're young, we're told, like, you work a job, that's how you get your money. You know, and everything like that. And the system is kind of set up that way as well. Yeah, it is set up to make creatives fail. Yeah. But I told her, I was like, it is important that I do this, even if I'm too tired to. Like, I run a show on Twitch called Dick Planet. And Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, whether I want to or not, I'm streaming. Because I told people, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 8 p.m. I'm going to be streaming. And if people are going to change their schedules to show up for this live stream, then the least I can do is fucking be there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing. I like, that's the thing. I want to make this so that every Saturday it comes out. Sadly, this Halloween special had to come out Sunday. Just shit didn't pan out right, which is fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I want to make it so that every... I wanted to make it Saturday, but I might make it Friday. Still haven't figured that out yet, but I want to make it a set schedule. I want to have patrons getting extra stuff, getting what they want to get. By the way, we launched a Patreon. Heads up. Cue the music, the acoustic guitar and xylophone. Cue the ukulele and all that crap. Cue the Kickstarter music. No, but we did launch a Patreon. That's not an obligation. Fans are fans. If you're a fan of the show, that it doesn't matter whether you. It just helps. It really does help. On our show we say never expected, always appreciated. Yeah, never. Okay, all right, that's a good fucking motto. Never expected, always appreciated, but sincerely always appreciated. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I do want like this thing to be a set like weekly thing that always comes out on time. And we're still working out a lot of kinks. We're still working out a lot of shit. As all new things are. Yeah. And I mean, I'm still learning how to edit audio and make it so that it's entertaining. Absolutely. Cut stuff that I want to cut and keep stuff that I want to keep. Yep. You know, and I'm still learning all that, and so is everybody else in the team. So. But you know, you don't get to the point where this pays the bills without this step. Yeah. You know, like, it's not going to just happen. So it's important that the steps happen. The fact that you're finding these issues, and you're resolving these issues, and, like, these things are coming to light as you go, is an indicator that you're going in the right direction. You know what I mean? All right. And I appreciate that, because I'm always wondering, like, am I doing this right? Is this just, like, a teenage, like, I know I'm not a teenager anymore, but is this just kind of like a teenage pipe dream where I'm like, oh, this is decent. It's okay, so I'm going to put it out. Or is this the best of what I'm able to give? And I think it's the best of what I'm able to give, and I'm continuing to give better as I go along and progress. Well, I mean... and that's what I like. I like to think that. Well, I mean, let's be honest and let's be realistic. Like, most creative things fail. Most things do. Yeah. But you know... How can I put this into words? most things like this, podcasts, shows, animations, etc., they fail. Like, probably 9 out of 10 times. But it's never going to happen, and it's never going to succeed if you're not doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're doomed to fail from the start if you don't. Like,
yeah.
Like that like 10% chance of it actually happening is what it... How can I put this in words? It's what keeps you going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, because I'm the same boat with Dick Planet. Like, we're only just, after doing it, we've been doing it over a year and a half. We're only just now getting to where we're making some decent cash with it.
Yeah.
Like, only just now. And we wouldn't be there had we stopped, had we given up, had we just not done it. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen at all if you don't do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. So keep
it's either you have a 10% chance of it taking off or a 0% chance of it taking off.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and at least you're giving yourself a shot one of these ways.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've wanted to do a podcast for like what 3 4 years now. And like I've wanted, not like 3 years, but like I've always just been so neglectful of like creative outlets and like progressing towards creating. And now that I'm at a good place in my life, a way better place than I've ever been, alone and also with a partner. Like I see that like, oh, I can do it. I can just keep pushing this as far as I can take it.
Make it a ritual.
Make it a ritual. Exactly.
Even if you don't want to do it, just fucking power through and do it. Just like everything else, it's not gonna happen without work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's not gonna happen without work.
Yeah.
You know, same with this fucking shit I was telling you earlier. I can't announce it yet because it's not public. Yeah. But you know, I've got
spoiler.
I've got some shit cooking up right now that you'll know in July. I'm just gonna say that because it's gonna upset a lot of people. But like, sleepless nights is what got me to where I am. Like, ground pounding, calling these cold calling these companies, making deals, making offers, getting meetings, you know, and all this is on Japan time. So like, we're talking like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'm still working my engineering job at this point in time while I'm wheeling dilly these contracts. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get off the phone at like 4 a.m. and then I'll get 2 hours of sleep and then I'll go to my engineering job. And then as soon as I get off work, I'll do Dick Planet and then get maybe 30 minutes of sleep before I have to do a Skype call with this Japanese company about this project, you know?
Holy
and it's like
fuck,
days,
man, the grind, Jesus
dude,
Christ.
And I'm talking like this was like days and days and days and days and days, like months and months and months and months. And only now are we starting to see fruits. And you from what I've shown you, it looks pretty promising, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, it looks incredible. Like what this nigga showed me is incredible. But yeah, like what
July 2022.
I heard that.
July 2022.
Yeah, I'll keep you to it, man, because that's fucking beautiful.
And I'm gonna see about if I can't get him in on it as well. You feel me, dog?
I would love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
so
that'd be cool.
I taught the boy about Source Connect today.
Barely. We touched on that for like a second.
Before we started talking about fucking sock and boppers.
Yeah, we talked about sock and boppers, and we talked about what, like Donald Trump or something.
Yeah, some like political shit being based.
Yeah, being based.
Modern day conservatism and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Aspiring voice actors, Google Source Connect. That's the industry standard. I don't know how more voice actors don't know about Source Connect. It's like some big industry secret where they like try like all the Funimation guys and all the Sentai guys try and keep it like a secret. It's like, oh, they don't. If you want to be a voice actor, get Source Connect. Source Connect now is free. It allows you low latency connection between a DAW on the recording side and your microphone. They have, it's incredible. It's changed the game.
Yeah. Ooh, sorry, excuse me. When you link me to that, or I mean, when we'll DM on Discord or something. About
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll get into that.
For sure. Which you've been getting into voice acting recently. Haven't you done a couple animations?
I have not. I'm in them,
but they've not released yet.
They've not released yet.
Okay, so I don't want to touch on it too much then.
Yeah, no. And there's some that I still don't have scripts for that are like in the process of being worked on. And there's some that people are like, hey, I want you to work on something. I'm like, hey, I'm here, and then they never DM me, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. It's a work in progress, I'm sure. But yeah, there's like there's also a video game that's being worked on right now. I still don't know if I can announce that or not. So
Roger that, no problem.
I'm just gonna stray
slowly
away
back away.
Slowly back away. Yeah.
It's exciting shit though, man.
Yeah, and I'm glad it's all because of like just like meeting new people.
Yeah.
Like on Discord.
That's what it is. Networking.
Networking is a fucking saint. I mean, I wouldn't
be here without networking.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be here without networking either.
I wouldn't be in this motherfucker's house. Like,
I wouldn't be in my own house without networking. So, I mean, seriously.
I mean, so when we had Tomar on a 12-hour stream once, and Tomar has been in like Sword Art Online. He's been on like he's like in Smite. He's in League of Legends. He's done some big name shit. So I asked him. This was before I even got my first voice acting gig. And I asked him, I was like, so tell me about, like, the industry, how to break into the biz and all that. Like, I know he's got that question, like, 500 times. But he told me something that stuck with me. And I don't think he realized it, but it, like, really changed my perspective and my approach to creative work. What he told me is, like, it's a lot of luck. And he's like, luckily, luck has a definition. So I asked him, Tomar, what is your definition of luck? And he told me, he said, luck is when opportunity meets preppiness. So he's like, wow. Just keep on putting shit out. Just keep on putting shit out. He's like, if you want to be a voice actor, voice act in something, voice act in your own shit, make up characters, have shit ready, because when an opportunity comes, you need to be prepared for it. He's like, every day, 20, 30 opportunities come your way that could take your life in a completely different direction. And the only reason it doesn't, because you were prepared for those opportunities. So he's like, luck, he said, I would define luck as when opportunity meets preppiness. And that really stuck with me, man. That was some deep shit.
That's fucking insane. Yeah, I mean...
He's like, if you could define it. And everyone says, oh, getting into the industry is luck. It's all luck. It's all luck. But, like, people assume luck is just, like, this mystical, magical thing that just happens.
No, the thing is, I met... Again, networking, I just met people, and then I was like, hey, I do voice acting. I have some things... I can do... we talked on voice chat. Mm-hmm. And then they were like, wow, you got a great voice. Can you do this? Can you do that? Hey. And then some other people reached out to me. Hey, can you do this? And then another person reached out to me. Hey, can you do that? And it's like, oh, that's not even luck. That's just me putting myself out there. Mm-hmm.
And having the equipment. Like, your background in music. So you know what a DAW is. You know what a microphone is. Yeah. You know what tracking means.
Exactly.
You know? So, like, that preppiness allowed you if you didn't know what any of that shit was, those opportunities would have came and went.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. If I was like, oh, well, I don't know how to record audio for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I really can't give you I really can't give you a dot wave.
Yeah.
like
I'll say some shit into my cell phone for you. It's like, that's not gonna work.
Yeah. The thing is, I have done that, and it has worked, because back when my phone was actually good quality and it didn't have a bunch of
I'm talking like Netflix league.
Oh
shit,
no!
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That shit. Oh my god, no! If they asked me to do a Netflix, I would.
I asked you today to do a Netflix. Oh, that's gonna be on Netflix, by the way.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
dude. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna
Yes,
hook
sir.
up. We're gonna hook up. It might be just some background shit, but I mean, still.
That's something.
Like some, who is that guy? Never heard of him. You know, some shit like some people.
I can cut this.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's called Walla. So I'm gonna put you in our Walla group. Walla.
Perfect.
So imagine like there's a big crowd of people, and like, okay, there are like 18 people in that crowd. I'm gonna have like 5 or 6 people in a Walla group. I'd say, all right, everybody in the Walla group, pick your character. Watch them like a hawk, and every time they make an action or an exclamation or like you see their mouth move, just sort of say something. You could say like, I don't know, like Coca-Cola Sprite. Like, you could say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Just as long as there's like something in the background. You know what I mean? That's what a Walla group is.
All right, understood. Wow, you're teaching me about voice acting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Walla group. That's
cool,
if you want to be a voice actor. Breaking into a Walla group is usually a good first step.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's some good advice.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea that was even a fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I knew that was a thing. Like, clearly, I'm like, oh, who are those people in Game of Thrones that are just like, you know?
Yeah. It's called Walla, and like, getting in Walla groups is a good opportunity to network.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, hey, I liked your. I mean, like, I know you couldn't hear it in the background, but I heard your, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it introduces
solo.
you to a director.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
You're working
exactly.
with a director. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, if you're working with, I don't know, like fucking, who's an anime director, like a Vic Mignogna or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're in a Walla group with him, you get the opportunity to chat with him and talk with him, and
talk with
introduce
him for a
with you.
second,
Yeah, introduce yourself. Oh, by the way, just by the way, if you have anything, here's my demo, right?
Yeah.
And one day you might be casting for someone's like, that Alex guy was pretty good. Like, I'm gonna hit it. Does he have it? Do I still have his demo? Yeah. I'm gonna give him a call because I need someone like yesterday. You know what I mean?
Holy shit.
Like, that shit happens. You know what I mean? That's not what happened to me. It's so weird. So the voice acting industry is. I didn't get into the voice acting biz in a traditional sense. I got in through. Well, my first ever role was Farfetched. It's yeah. That's Dave Capdeville and Ashley Nichols. They worked on Has Been Hotel.
Yeah.
And then they made their own show. And I met Dave through Stamper because Stamper was fucking Pentious and Has Been. Yeah. So it's all networking, right? I had Stamper on my show. We had fucking Dave on my show. Dave liked my shit, so he put me in Farfetch. And that's my only role I've ever had aside from like that one Meat Canyon video. But that's something completely different. What's up?
I tagged you.
Did you?
In his post. And I was like, he was like, hey, I need some Japanese voice actors. And I said, hey, at Jacob, how about this?
Did I reply to you?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No, and I was like, did I get him that role and he never thanked me?
I can show you.
No, I doubt I did. I bet it was just a happenstance because he deleted the tweet later, and I was like, and then I saw you like, hey, I did this Meat Canyon thing. I was like, did that motherfucker never thank me for getting him a fucking role?
Here, this is I don't want to name drop, but
no,
this guy introduced me. So this is from Meat Canyon, but
shit.
I don't want to name drop people because it's like
no, it's
weird.
fine. It's
but
fine.
You know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So,
my theory is because he speaks Chinese.
Yeah.
So like
he was like, I can't speak Chinese, but I know a man who can speak Japanese.
Yeah, I'm thinking my theory is that Meat Canyon needed a Japanese speaker, and he assumed, fuck it, I'll just say the name. Mick Lauer.
That Asian faggot can.
I assumed he was like, he hit up Mick, was like, hey Mick, I need somebody to speak Japanese, and Mick's like, I speak Chinese, dog.
Yeah,
but
I know when I can play.
Yeah.
Like play a Japanese character. Yeah, that's cool. No. For like,
I don't know why I was shying about saying it. I was like, Mick, thank you for getting me that role. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Rice Pirate, Mick Lauer.
Yeah.
But fucking bless your soul. But I could like for weeks. I was like, did I get that motherfucker that role? He just didn't fucking thank me. I'll kill him. So I will end his life.
I appreciate you looking out for the boy.
No, that's the thing, because he deleted the tweet, so I couldn't see if you liked it or not or anything, or like. And I was like, I know I tagged him, and I know he looks at my posts, and I know he's like a good guy, and he would thank me if I got him a role. He would thank me if I got him that motherfucker. And my eyes get bloodshot, and I just get start tensing up.
You're like 4 million views on YouTube. I don't get not even a fucking thank you.
I don't even get a fucking thank you. No.
I appreciate you looking out for the boy, though.
Of course. I hope I don't come off as like a bigot or an asshole.
No, you fucking bigot. What do you do? Fucking cancel you on Twitter. # Alex is over party.
Oh, thank God. Get me off of Twitter.
You'd be doing me a favor, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Twitter's such a weird place, man.
I fucking hate it so much, but I love it because I got banned for calling people a retard. For 7 days, so I couldn't upload the Halloween special to my Twitter account or support it or anything. So Stamper had to make a community post and whatnot.
I have a love-hate relationship with Twitter. Like, the only reason I have a Twitter is because my boss asked me to make, not the engineering boss, but the AM boss. He's like, hey, I'd like you to have some sort of online presence or whatever. And so I made one just begrudgingly, and I would just sort of share AM related shit. But then, I just started using it regularly. I was like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to, promote my voice acting thing.
Yeah.
It's such a weird fucking
what happened with
cesspool.
It is such a weird set, because what happened with me when I started mine was I had a Tumblr. Uh-huh. And I only had a Tumblr because I started drawing again, and I wanted to promote my drawing, and I was like, oh, that's a good image board. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize how toxic and fucking retarded it was.
Yeah.
Retarded! But I can say that on my podcast. Fuck you, Twitter. But
SoundCloud's gonna ban your ass.
Suck a dick, SoundCloud. Fuck you. I'm not even using you anymore. But I was like, oh, Twitter. I've heard Twitter's pretty good. Okay, I'll try Twitter because like I listen to Sleepycast religiously at that point, and I just gotten into it, and I was like, oh, you keep talking about Twitter, I'll make a Twitter. Fuck it. So I made a Twitter, and then I was like, oh, a lot of the artists that I followed on Tumblr are on here. Cool. A lot of sociopaths. He, they, she, them, him, Klim. Freaks. I'm just kidding. I love you. They, sorry.
No, I'm just checking up coin price real quick.
I got you.
Making sure I'm not, like, becoming poor during this podcast.
It's okay. Are you?
I transferred my funds to a different coin before the drop, so we're good. We're good.
That's good. All I was gonna say was, I started seeing that, and then I saw Stamper on Twitter, and I was like, oh, cool, he's tweeting about funny shit, and he seems pretty drunk. Okay, cool. And then I just I followed him, and then we started talking, and that's my quote unquote networking experience on Twitter, and then I just started following a bunch of like other people that I was like, oh yeah, fucking Oni and all these other people and yada yada and this and that. And then I was like, art porn. And then my feed just became art porn. Japanese artists just posting art porn. Korean artists posting art porn. All these people posting art porn.
Hey, do whatever floats your boat, dog. Like, to each their own.
Like conservative and liberal Twitter and art
That's
porn.
a whole other fucking...
Well, I mean, I follow like Chris Raygun, Shoe on Head, and Count Dankula, and then like Crip Daddy, and that's like as far as it goes for me on Twitter with politics.
Like, I know, for example, like I first landed my role Griff in Farfetch, and canonically Griff is his sexuality. He is asexual.
Okay.
I am not asexual, which pisses off a lot of people on Twitter.
Oh, of course it does.
Like,
oh, this person's not doing that.
Like, oh, you're supposed to be like representing a big like cause and everything. I have no problem with asexual people. Like, fuck what you want to fuck, whether it's a dick, a pussy, an asshole. Like, I don't care.
You know what? I could make the same argument about the new Cowboy Bebop live action. Spike Spiegel's not Asian. Ooh, very angry me.
But like the thing is, like, being an actor, the whole job is becoming something you're not. That is the job.
I get it.
That's the definition.
No, I get that.
But like people are like really upset of like, oh, you're not asexual, and like this is supposed to be representing the asexual community and everything. Like, I'm not asexual, but I'm gonna treat the role with respect because like I'm fucking honored to have the role. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, but people need to realize, like, I'm not my character. I'm me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I were to be, if they were to ask me, if somebody were to ask me, hey, can you play a black guy? I'd be like, well, I mean, I can, man, but I mean, what's the repercussions for me?
Like, hey, dude, it worked for fucking Iron Man actor. Oh, Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, in fucking Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, Tropic Thunder. Oh my god, that's maybe the funniest, that's the best role he has, maybe. And he's a great, incredible actor. And guess what? I don't think I've seen anybody get mad at him for that role.
No. I don't.
Does he get shit all the time?
Does he get shit all the time?
Yeah, like a lot of people, like, the joke goes over their head, the fact that his character, like, everyone around him saying, yo, this is kind of fucked up. You don't have to go this hard on your role. Like, no, man.
Nah, man. What are you talking about?
The joke is blackface is bad.
Yeah, the joke is blackface is bad.
And no one watches the movie.
Key and Peele can do whiteface. Why can't I do blackface?
And they have my permission.
And they have my permission. Yeah, and they have my permission. They're funny as fuck.
They are funny.
I love Key and Peele.
I can take a joke and a dick, by the way, gentlemen.
Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Mental gen.
Mental gen.
I forgot about that.
What's up?
No, remember Team Fortress 2? All those little clips.
I haven't played Team Fortress in ages.
I mean, me
I
neither,
played it
but I
on
just
the
remembered all
orange
those.
box like twice.
Oh, I love that. I still actually have it.
You have the orange box?
Right over there.
Yo, holy
Yep.
shit! I haven't seen a copy of that in ages.
Yeah, it's right
dude.
over there, homie.
The orange box.
Yeah, dude. I had the original, like when it came out. I think it came out. The Xbox 360 came out like 2005.
Yeah.
And I had it, and then I had, mind you, I had 250 plus games stolen from me as a 14-year-old because I had this friend of a friend sleep over my house, And in the morning, he was gone, and so were all my games.
That
But they were. The
motherfucker.
thing is, I organized them with my other friend who was also over, and we organized them like, oh, these ones don't have cake, because we were just bored, because they were like smoking cigarettes downstairs, and I was like, I'm not into that right now. Like, I was into that, but I was like, they're just being losers down there, smoking weed and stuff, and I didn't smoke weed at the time. So we literally went upstairs to organize my games, which ones had cases and which ones didn't. We stacked all these fucking games up in discs and like cartridges that didn't have cases, and we couldn't find them. And in the morning they were all gone, and so was the kid. And it turns out like he'd sold them for like weed money and stuff, like or something.
What
like
a fucking dick
yeah,
face.
so I still haven't even built up my collection.
Fuck you, Brandon, whatever the fuck your name was.
I'm gonna cut that out, but fucking kill yourself, faggot.
I mean, you don't have to cut that out.
I know.
Fuck him.
You know what? In the other one, I didn't cut out my teacher's name from high school, who was a fucking asshole. So whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Oh my darling.
Oh my darling. Oh my Clementine is a pretty name.
So what's up with this this lotion right next to your computer, big dog?
Nigga, that's for fucking moisturizing my hands. It's getting cold.
Moisturizing your cock, more like it.
It's for moisturizing my hands.
Oh, okay.
It is.
And why is this right next to it?
Tissues.
Got tissues
because
right next to
it's
it?
cold outside. I have allergies, and I'm.
You
cold.
got your fucking lotion and your tissues.
You want to see how bad my hands crack? I'll send you a picture.
Computer?
I'll send you a picture of my hands in 3 weeks.
Show me a picture
after no moisturization.
Show me a picture of how crackled your cock is.
Is that who I think it is? It is.
I hope it is.
Oh, fuck.
You might be in danger.
Otherwise, we all might be dead.
I unlocked the door.
What's up, Stanford?
What's up, faggot?
Steve, my boy.
Good to see you, man.
Oh man.
Come here.
Hold on, I gotta pee. Reunion time.
Look at you.
Shut up, bitch. Wow, look at you all big and
Where's
tough.
food?
You're big and strong now.
Looking gorgeous as hell as always, Jacob.
Thank you, my friend.